All right, testing, testing, testing. Things looking good. I'm actually mostly not working in the JavaScript so much as the shells right now. Okay. All right, let's see. It looks like we are missing... There we go. Now that's coming through. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I don't think I'm going to wait any longer. Let me just double check that things look right on YouTube. Because I had some wonka-madoodle stuff going on. Okay. Looks good. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and get started then. Well, hello, and welcome back. So I was doing some work off camera because I was multitasking a little bit. But the pull request that I had just been working on was kind of a replacement for this. So I want to kind of get what this guy did still in. So he added a line to package.json, and he added the Husky pre-commit. I'm moving where that came from, but I'm going to go ahead and try to keep his name on this commit as I work on it here. I think it was in this one here. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, my computer freaked out. Man, I wish that Apple would just work on stability. They were doing really well with the last operating system before this new one. What's this one? What is the new Mac operating system? About this Mac? Ventura. The one they had before Ventura was pretty stable in my experience, and this one's just been really bad. And it's frustrating. So I don't know, maybe I should update to Sonoma, but the thing is, Sonoma doesn't reference wonderful stability and performance updates. Instead, Sonoma says eye-catching screensavers, and eye-catching screensavers is not one of the things that I'm looking for. I don't want to update for that. So anyway, let me go ahead and get back to this. So this is what I translated that into. So I added the npm run test on here. We have the set-e, set-u. I might want to have... I'm gonna translate that into something else, actually. Anyway, so the prepare script, I've changed it to this get hooks. It will actually be get hooks init. Oh, that's what it... Okay. Okay, so we've got that. So I think this is ready to do the rebase continue. And then I'm actually going to add this get hooks init script afterwards. What? Modified. Get diff. Oh, okay. Get restore main source Whoops. Source main package lock.json. Get rebase, continue. Okay, and then of course it's got a merge conflict. I don't know what it was that he had actually modified in this one. I think that he had added the schwumped line, but everything is different. Test is there. Prepare, prepare, exclude, shell check, style. Okay, so this is mostly the same. I think we're just going to do a get restore package.json source main, and then add this, and then I think we're going to see there's no differences. Oh, whoops. Nope, we do want that one back. Okay. Seems like that should have been up, though. This one, LMNOP. Let's go ahead and just add that there. Oh. That was the message. Got it. The message began with the number. Okay. Successfully rebased. All right, so now what I need to do is I'm going to switch back to main. I'm going to run npm install. I'm going to switch. Okay, so package lock is the right version. Okay, git switch back to, what was that one called? Chorlent actions. I'm a little confused. Okay. So the next thing I need to do for this then, let me run the npm install. Okay, what did I do wrong here? All right, so this is going through and it's actually running the hook, so that's great. All right, and I will probably want to trim that output or something. But okay, that looks like that worked. So then I need to do this. Get hooks in it. And from there, so I didn't want to use Husky because it requires adding a dependency, because the way that they designed it, for some reason, it can't run with NPX. And so I think that this is as good an alternative as it's going to get for now. So add Husky alternative. Not in my testing, you can't. Because normally what I do, I'll show you in just a second. Now, you show me what your config is, but I have an open issue on this in the Husky repo. So let me see if I've got it in one of these tabs. Husky, how to use via NPX. Nobody ever responded. So here's this. If you know how to do it, please comment there, link to the instructions. Yeah, so this is what I was trying to do. That one does look wrong, though. That should be npx-p husky --husky install. Refresh page. npx husky init. This might be a new thing. Add. Okay. No, see, look, this is what I'm talking about. You can't run it via NPX because this Husky init, what it's doing is it's running the npm install Husky as a dependency. And I don't want Husky as a dependency. I just want Husky to run as a script. So I'll show you what I've done in my other ones. Hold on just one second. That's really annoying that on every single commit, it's going to run this whole thing. Now, normally it's going to run locally. It's going to be a lot faster. This is running remotely, so it's pretty slow. Okay, so if we look at my package.json here, you can see npx-p prettier at 3.x, and then the command is prettier-w da-da-da-da-da. So this is the way in which I want to run it. I want to run it without having it as a dependency, because I don't make JS hint a dependency or prettier a dependency or anything. None of these things are dependencies. None of the tooling is a dependency, but all of it is version locked. Well, with the exception, well, in here, one of the things that I should have in the prepare script here, I should actually have... Oh, I don't know how I would do that. I have to think on that. I'm probably just going to have to run... I want this to be able to run on Windows. Right now, I don't think anybody does run it on Windows. But thank you very much for linking to this. But I think that that's working around the problem that I had. And I think that this is really all I need. I just need to be able to copy a file. It needs to be able to follow a Git module. And it needs to copy a file into pre-commit. And I don't think I need much more than that. So this is what I'm going with at this point. So I'm going to put this up here. And I'm going to put this in like every single place. Alright. And what is it upset about? Status. Okay. Oh, interesting. Git rebase main. That's so strange. Okay, git switch main. Let me just pull, make sure I've got the latest version here. I should. Okay. So package lock. Wait, how is the package lock the wrong version? Okay, that's very confusing. Why is running npm install? Oh, because node modules is still here, maybe? Okay. Whatever, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna change this. We're gonna reword that. Ah! Okay, yeah, that's... So I have one that does a little bit better than this, where it actually feeds in the files that have changed, but it only works for Linux, and I do want these to run on Windows, so having this be a little obnoxious might just be what we do. So fix npm install to update package.lock.json. I'll just call it a chore or whatever. Okay, so we're gonna force push over that real quick, and then I'm gonna go check over here and make sure that he still gets credit for the work that he did. So I want to see the commits here. Okay. So then I'm going to go ahead, and that looks like he's still getting the credit. So we're going to fold that one in and then force push it, and then I'm going to accept it and then bring that in. And then give him some thanks. And we will close these issues out. Okay, so files changed. Approve. Due to some issues with Husky, I modified your script and renamed it, as well as the package.json.prepare. However, this was just thanks so much for doing this. And then let me pull out my little... Oh no! How dare you! Oh good, it's still there. Alright, so let me look at the last one I closed. Yeah, Husky init automatic version, I don't think uses it as a dependency. Well, we'll find out in just a second. I mean, I'm happy with this now. This is what I would prefer. I don't like to have dependencies when I would rather I want just collections of small things that go directly into the repo. So what I would do if I had my own Husky init, what it would do is it would just copy that file into the repo, and that would be it. It wouldn't make a dependency out of it. But I'm very well scoped to what I'm trying to do. I'm not... Husky has become something, it's got a whole web page and documentation, and it's become something a little bit absurd. Because all it's supposed to do, originally, the thing that it was, really, really good for, is just provide a JavaScript file that would copy a pre-commit hook and run some npm commands so that it works both on Windows and on Linux. And when somebody git cloned and did an npm install, it would set it up so, that's what it was good for. And I don't know what they're doing with it now, but it just seems too big. It's a small problem. It's not, it's not a huge, it's not that big of a problem. Okay, where was the, oh, cool. I was looking, where did I mention lunch most recently? Oh, there we go. That's one. Oh, cool. And he did that. So let me go ahead. All right. There's one more thing I think we need to add to this, though, which is that it needs to run... Hold on. It needs to run... What was I going to call it? User bin env node use strict and then essentially child What should this have been named? Let's see, proc ops equals let commands equals, and I can think of ways to update this in the future so that we run these things directly and we run them just with the stuff that's been changed. But for right now, this is annoying, but it's not something that's being done so often that it's going to kill things. When it really starts to annoy me, I will figure it out. Let command of commands. Okay. Command proc ops. Console.info. Probably just exec command. And that'll probably be good enough. So if we can do this instead, and I think there was one other thing that I wanted to put in the list here. Top level stuff, var. Chmod a plus x scripts. Oh, I wanted to put the tooling init.js maybe. Install. Okay. I wanted to have install. What do we call it? cideps.js. And then what did I want to do then? I think, can we do npx Webi? Npx Webi. Okay. Should probably just push to that regularly. Okay. Dang it. Oh, this just becomes so annoying. Let me look at this npm one. The problem here. Okay, this has exec spawner, Windows hide. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, on Windows I wonder if that's a problem. This installer doesn't work on Windows yet. Okay. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say this is not going to be install cideps.js. This is going to be, dang it. Because even to tell if the thing is in the path. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a try catch on this, which in this particular case is the appropriate thing to do. So we're going to do a try of this, and catch will be console.error. And then I guess it should just be the error. I don't know. Could not run command. Yeah, we're just going to print out the instructions. One, two, three, four, five. Solution. When you say, what about ZSH, what do you mean, what about ZSH? Do you mean adding it to Webi? I'm totally up for adding it to Webi. If somebody, you know, if you wanted to create an installer for it, I think we looked at it before. And it is one of those things where I think the primary benefit of ZSH would be if you could get it to install for Windows easily. Because it seems like on Mac, well, I don't know, maybe some people like to have the latest version of ZSH, but the first question is, does ZSH have binary releases? Or does it rely on... Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Top page for ZSH is SourceForge. Yeah, so there may not be releases for ZSH. It may be one of those things where each of the maintainers is expected to build their own binaries. So, okay, let's go here. Download the latest, tar. Yeah, so I think the problem with ZSH would be that there are no official releases. And I think Fish is a much better tool to use. I wouldn't recommend ZSH to anyone because I feel like it's a half step, you know? Either use the POSIX shell or use Fish. If you're not going to use whatever shell is by default, then hopefully you're using Fish. Okay, so... Dang it. Let me go back here. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. All right. So there we go. And we can do var. Maybe I'll call this child instead. I don't know. I don't like to... Calling it child process just seems so verbose. It's like fork, exec. What does Go call it? Doesn't Go just call it exec? Or maybe command? I don't know. Yeah. Actually, I kind of do like the idea of having a function print install help. Command goes in. And then we just put all of this. Yeah. I much prefer that, actually. And then print install. Okay. So then what I want to do with this what do we call linters and formatters together? What's that category? Is that just tooling? And then if we go in package.json, then we would just have down here QRST. So I would have tooling init node tooling. And so then with the prepare, I would do npm run tooling init and npm run get hooks init. And so then I would have a down here efghij get hooks init. Like that. Okay. All right. And then what was the other one that was the JavaScript file? Install git hooks. That one. Whoops. Let's see. Chmod. Okay, let me just double check this stuff. Okay, that one has the printout for the git hooks. Okay. All right. With that, cp-rpp to .git modules installers hooks commit. Actually, this is what I'm going to do instead. I'm just going to delete this one. Well, first let me see what it is. Okay, so it's that. So I would be adding this one, adding this one, and I could change this one out too. I think I might as well just go ahead and do that. Okay, so hooks init, tooling init, hooks pre-commit, prepare. It's going to run tooling init and get hooks init. Get hooks init. So let me just double check that. Get hooks init. Okay, so this one. And you know what I might do? I might say that the source file. Well, no, I don't want to complicate it. We're just gonna change that one line and call it good. So install Git hooks, we're going to leave that one alone. All right, so I'm going to do a git reset, head tilde1, and then I'm going to add the same files. Git hooks init, git hooks pre-commit, tooling init. Okay. And then we should see that everything runs, complete successfully, and I can push this commit. Okay, cool. So that was really slow. I did not like how slow that was at all. Not even a little bit. But oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. Git reset hard pull git switch main git rebase. Okay. All right, so if we go back to the Husky one, we can go clean out $474. Closed via, and this has two of them. There we go. Cool, cool. All right. Terraform package, Caddy, more updates. This one's going to be fun when we get to this one. So this one here is that we add the ability to use Git as an installer rather than GitHub releases. Well, we add the ability to use Git as releases for releases, so that Git tags, Git refs, Git commitishes can work as releases, so that you could have a direct alternative to GitHub releases for files that are scripts. So if it's PowerShell, if it's POSIX, if it's JavaScript, if it's Vim script, that was the big one, because for Vim plugins or Vim scripts. So things that work on all platforms without binary releases, we can build out the matrix that shows that it, works for anything. And we probably need to have a POSIX Windows meta group and an everything meta group. So for example, Vim will run on everything. If you're installing Vim plugins, it's because you have Vim. All right. I don't know what gripe is, but we're going to find out. Okay. So let's do Webi review. Well, first of all, I could probably clean up a bunch of these branches. And a bunch of remotes. Well, I'm not going to do that right now. That's another project for another day. Oh, actually what I wanted this was to be add gripe. And I actually want to have, I should have this Webi review should be in the repo. There we go. Oh, you know what? So we have a, okay, PR remote. I'm going to put this over here. Well, I don't have too much time. It's creeping up on 11, and I do need to get to bed. So thanks for your education, Izzy DevX. I will. Oh yeah, I do want to try that Husky init thing and see what happens. Weird. All right, well, let's take a look at what we got here. Beta. Oh, internal server error. That's not good. Oh, probably too many files are being reloaded or whatever. Interesting. Okay, this seems pretty cool. I like it. Looks like there's a couple things we need to fix in the README. I've never heard of this before, so I do want to check it out. Okay, and I don't know why it has image name, image tag here. That doesn't look quite right. Is image name a command in Docker? I'm going to ask GPT to explain this. Explain this. Hearken, your majesty, I shall expand upon the command thou hast presented. Okay. Okay. So it looks pretty good. It does need to have a files section. But this is probably going to be .local bin gripe is my guess. What do I typically do here? Files. All right, let's go check out what is gripe. All right, it's got a bunch of stars on it. That's a good, just general. Oh, it has a Go Releaser installer, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, it's got a lot of information. I'm glad that he just took the simplest example. I think this may actually be a command. I think GPT is wrong. I don't think these are variables. I think that it's actually running a command. Image name. Image tag. Or maybe not. Let's try Liz Google's. Just to see. Okay, so I think GPT was right. Their documentation's confusing. I would like to have an example of what that looks like. How to run gripe from a running container. All image layers. How to scan image. Vulnerabilities. File systems. So that's actually misspelled. I think this is correct. Is that misspelled? Vulnerability. Oh, tests. All right, so this is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorites. Okay, it's been fixed here. Somebody's already fixed it. I was gonna say, I love to just, fix that stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and try this out. I'm going to try it out on Webi Beta because export Webi host https beta.webinstall.dev Webi gripe. Let's see what it gets. .local opt gripe bin gripe. Okay, cool. Single file. Excellent. And is that then going to be under here? Yes. Excellent. Okay, this is great. This is exactly what I would hope for. This person did a wonderful job. Does gripe have any config files? Does it have any global config? All right. Sweet. All right. Hey, this looks good. Took the relevant parts, kept it concise. Oh, but it does not have the install.ps1. Does gripe not run on Windows? Let's see. 180 releases. Linux, Darwin. No Windows, huh? Or show all 18 assets? Windows. It does run on Windows. So we need something similar to gripe to add the Windows installer. Okay, let's go into downloads, Webi, gripe. Sure. Okay, so not much there, just the license. Got it. Okay. All right, so we did add gripe, but we need something that's similar. It is at the root of the package. I could have sworn, let me check the logs here. We just, can we do, can we do a one line on this? All right. All right, so what have I got here? Atomic parsley. I think atomic parsley was that way. It just has one file inside of it. So let's copy from that. RPP. Atomic parsley. Install.ps1 to gripe. And then gripe install.ps1. We will replace all instances of atomic parsley with gripe. And then we should check and see. Gripe is a Go tool, so it should be Go version. Ah! Why would they do this to us? Oh, this is a tricksy one. That's a tough one. That's a really, really tough one. How do we trim? I always forget how to do this. How to trim white space in Boslik shell. I think the way to do it is just use echo. All right, so let's try this out here. Echo. Cut -D the normal way. Oh, really? Maybe without the quotes. That's it, right there. Okay, so let's see what this is. I don't think this is right, but let's just see. Oh wait, no, that is right. Oh great. Okay, cool. Much simpler. I like that. Oh. Oh, that's very different. Okay. Got it. Got it. So that does have that format. So the one that was already there may have just worked. Okay, I don't think I have to do anything special there. Okay, so I'm just gonna try this out on my Windows computer and see if it installs Gripe, and if it does, then that's it for the night. I don't know why when Windows goes to sleep, the computer shuts down, or maybe it crashes. All right. curl.exe beta.webinstall.dev/gripe PowerShell. Whoops. PowerShell. Let's make it actually PowerShell. Okay, and then let's try Gripe version. Hey, it worked. Cool. So nothing else needed. Okay, doc, Gripe, minor cleanup, bump plus minor cleanup. Okay, what's going on here? Why is it changing other things? I saw it. It showed that it changed something. Okay. Okay, this is going to get so annoying having this run every single time. Oh my goodness. I can't handle it. I think I might have to get rid of the pre-commit for myself. Okay. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go on that pre-commit and disable it. Oh, interesting. Why did I not see it there a moment ago? Oh, we don't. Do we need that? We don't need that one. Okay. That's weird. Alright, so I added that one. I don't know what changed here. It looks like just the formatting. I think the other one is more correct for the Windows environment. So let's go ahead and go back to that style. Okay. So, and that one worked, and that makes sense because it does. All right, I'm just going to make sure. Copying gripe from gripe bin gripe. Downloading. Unpacking. Install location. That looks like it worked. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn this off. It's too much. It's gonna be good for people that are first-time contributors that only contribute a couple of times, but it's too much for me to run every time. Okay. All right. Push to gray out, and then we'll do the same thing as for other ones. Let's go ahead and take gripe. I gotta change out the name and everything. Makes it real. It was super easy to test. We're doing a great job on this. I did make a few minor edits for made a few edits in particular to get the Windows installer working. This. If you like, but you did a great job on this, and I really appreciate it. All right, there we go. Boom. Approved it. So now, wait, what happened? What? Oh, right. Okay. Git switch main, git rebase, add gripe, git push. Oh, whoops. Okay, git branch dash D, add gripe, git remote rm, real. Oh my goodness. 2 more rows. I don't know how to paste a tab. I can't do it. Actually, oh, the default's tab. There we go. Europe-V origin. Xargs get remote rm. Hold on, let me see. How do we do this? Xargs. New line? Okay, let's just try this then. Okay. Oh, I see what's happening here. I need to... Okay, let's try this. All right, so that's just because it's echo. Get remote RM. Bah humbug. What's going on? Can I just tell it white space? What is going on? Fine, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Replace the beginning of the line with get remote RM. And then leave a few people in here. Some of these people have contributed recently and will probably contribute again recently. There we go. Finally. Git branch rm branches .sh. There we go. So we're going to get rid of the start of the line, and we're going to replace that with git branch -d. See? So easy. And then we want the star. We don't get rid of that. We're not going to get rid of hotfix. We're not going to get rid of next. All the other ones we're going to do a soft delete on. So they're going to get deleted if they're merged. So what's left over are things that have not been merged. Idea YAML, add neovim, beyond shell. Okay. All right, well, I think that about does it for tonight. I would like to get to this one. Well, let's just take a look at it. Let's see what it looks like. I want to do a Webi review. Let's go ahead and just rebase it. Okay, that did not work out perfectly, but that's okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, whoa, how did that work out? I think that's just, that looks really cool. I think that was unintentional, though. I think that's just a glitch in the CSS. Oh, hail! Oh, interesting. Well, it turned out all right. Equal light extensions. That sounds important. Okay. So it's relatively new. All right. Let's see how reputable this person is. Oh, we got lightning? Oh. Probably will need to get off the computer here in a minute anyway. Okay. Oh, cool. All right. He seems pretty legit. All right. Let's see. All right. Wow, that was fast. Okay, so this looks like this is Go Releaser as well. Yep, Go Releaser. Okay, cool. I'm very confused about this though, because loading install extensions. Dilib? Okay, so it gets built for each of the platforms. Okay, this is cool. I like that. All right. There was one more thing I wanted to look at before I head to bed tonight. Okay, cool. So that one's good. I need to get to Redis Commander, hopefully. Meta package. All right. I'm going to leave this one up for a day at least, so he's got time to respond. Okay, I need to update that. Products, add new. So many things. Cube control, this would be interesting to see. AJ, what's up? Hey, I am just getting off, man. I was just going through a couple of last things. There was something in particular that I was going to look at, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, actually, now I do remember what it was. There was an issue that I can close out. It was related to cleanup and style stuff. So I kind of want that just needs to be made its own thing. Went all the shell files, that's been done. I don't know what I meant by this. So... Oh! Okay. Okay, I think I do know what I meant by that, but I'm not sure I want to... I don't know if I want to continue it or not. What? That did not work out. Okay. Okay. Add files section to all readmes. Of all readmes. Okay. Let me just go ahead and pull one of these. Yeah, there we go. Each of the readmes, the cheat sheets, should have a files section at the top, right below the update or switch versions instruction. If it's below, if there's no, okay. Files section should include config envman path.env because it's always modified. Local bin thing or local opt thing, depending on where path, any config files or so eg.config thing.conf this can be done all at once by one person, or a little at a time by many people. So we're going to go ahead and put some labels on this. This is documentation, first timers only, Hacktoberfest. Yeah, all those things. How to clone the repo, run npm, run prompt, clone branch push. Basic command line, etc. Markdown. You know, I haven't seen Hacktoberfest trending this year, actually. Okay. Or folders created by the install process or the initialization of the program. So this would be, for example, I'll check on your comment in just a second. This would be, for example, local share var what was it? .local share var Postgres. What the result looks like. You can see the readme.md of almost. Okay, let me see here. So I think we could do this. We could say see. All of these have a files section, though, but they need to be double checked. Need double checking. Okay, so we got that list. Have files.txt. And then we can do the reverse. How do we do the reverse? Okay, we just list all of them. So... All right. So... Wow, are there really that many things? Zergling. Okay. All right, these... A few of these don't have a files section. Okay, a few of these don't actually need a files section. Oops. Okay, you said been learning backend stuff past month. Great. Been learning Node.js. What do you think is better to go with, Golang or Rust? Then Node. So that really depends, AJ. Because there's different trade-offs. And it's not that one is better, it's one is better for a particular use case. Because, so Bun, the replacement for Node, and Go and Rust are all great runtimes or compilers or tools. Because Rust is a compiler and Go is a compiler and Bun is not really a compiler, it's a runtime, and Node is a runtime. But anyway, they're good for different things. In the general case, Go is the best. If you're not sure, Go is the correct choice. If you need the code to be, if you need a version of the code in JavaScript as well, then Bun is a good choice with, or Node, but Bun, because Node is the old and Bun is the new. And if you can learn the Node stuff, you just run it with the Bun command rather than the Node command, and that's available. Both are available on Webi. But if you're just looking for general purpose, a good all-around choice, Go is the best all-around choice. Rust is good for specific use cases where you really need that performance. Generally speaking, you're going to get better performance with Go than you are with Rust because most people are going to write crap code like a noob. And the Go code that you write like crap code like a noob is going to be pretty darn good in terms of performance. Rust code that you write crap code like a noob, you could get really, really bad performance. And then Node is a crapshoot. It could be good, it could be bad, but it's going to be better than the old ones like, Python or Ruby or stuff that's just ancient. Okay. You know what I'm going to do to this, though? I'm going to put... yeah, well, we'll see. All right, I've got an idea for this. Hold on. I'm going to do a.txt and paste all these in here. And we're going to replace the start of it with, of course, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That. Right? Well. Oh, I don't have IT2 copy installed on here? I'll fix that later. Okay, so have a files but need double checking. Boom. And then do not have a, whoops, files section. I think I can take those out. I'm just going to, so that one we can take out. Those ones I'm not sure. All right, we're going to do the same thing, but this one's going to be B. Nope. If you are aliases, okay. Don't yet have a file section. Holy moly. The ones marked as the ones with an alias in the header don't need one. All right, there we go. Boom. And actually, I do kind of want, I'm just going to link to the edit for, now I just go to one of these, arc, readme, edit. Yeah, no, we'll just go to this page. Okay, so I'm going to do this again. So here we go, B. But this time, we're going to We're going to replace whoops, nope, that's not what I wanted. I'll replace that with same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. I'm going to do that. And then we're going to do, well, we're going to do a colon rather than a slash here. Okay, and then we're going to do this whole thing. Except we're going to escape that slash. Okay. Okay. So there we go. And this is the one that's examples built with. Okay. So let me go back to that. Dang. Cool. We're going to do the same thing with the other one. All right, what was I doing? A.txt, pasting all that in, doing this little number, and then doing that, and then getting that out. Copying, deleting, pasting, checking. Too much. Can't handle it. Oh, I broke GitHub. I broke GitHub. I broke it. Watch it block me and say, you know, you look like a spammer or something. I think that's what's happening. I think I pasted too many links. And it's not smart enough to see, oh, these are, you know, links to the same repository. So, there we go. I broke it. GitHub now thinks I'm a spammer. They're deleting my account. Okay. Or maybe GitHub actually is just down right now. It's okay, I think it's just GitHub's actually down right now. Okay, so with that, I'm just going to close this one out. And then all of the ones that say installer. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. All right, what I want to do is to actually say mark, label, projects, add to projects, repository, no, milestone, assign. I actually want to move these to a different repo. That's what I want to do. So I want to move. There is a transfer issue to Webi installer requests. Adventoy. Huh. I need to be notified of these things. How do I get notifications? Watch all activity. Yeah, that's what I need to be. Okay. What in the world? Dang. We do get a lot of requests, it turns out. I'll have to go through those. Okay, but I do need to get to bed. I said that like half an hour ago. Okay. Let me just move a few more of these over while I'm doing busy work. Okay, I do have to keep an eye on that one, I now realize. Because I'd kind of forgotten that I actually set that up, because we talked about it and I wasn't sure about it yet. But I do want to keep more of that conversation going. But also, I should probably just do this now. All right. I think we did install this one. Hold on. Let's tell this guy. I need to redo this. Well, and just automate some stuff. Closing this specific issue because I believe because it already landed. Leave and wow, that's so crazy to think how many issues and comments and everything. at Akashur. Okay. This is actually a good one. Okay. I think cheat would actually be really cool. All right, we've got multiple requests for new shell now. See something else here I need to make note of. Hey, how's it going, everybody? All right, so should significantly trim down this list. Okay, I like what he did there. That's what I need to copy over for this next one. We need to get somebody else. I think this one was just never, the cheat sheet was never finished. I think it was why that one never landed. All right, maybe I can get this down below 3 pages. That would be great. All right. So add file sections, add meta package, update sync thing, prompt, request for toml, request for composer, request for snaplet. Okay, I think all of those. Okay. Transfer. I still don't have the Brave installer. Okay. Seriously, we still have 3 pages of this? What number do we need to get below to get under 3 pages? Hey. I don't know what this was. Toot toot toot. Let me see which PR it was. $6.50. All right. I might be able to learn some stuff from this. Is there anything I don't notice anything off the top of my head that I'm not familiar with, other than some of the bashisms. First time hearing about this project. This is great. Yeah, webinstall.dev. It's thebomb.com. So, could use some contributors. There's a video that shows the basics of how to make one of these installers. But the main thing, the biggest thing is actually the cheat sheet. Because I don't want stuff that I don't understand and that other people don't understand. There's a lot of great tools out there. Most of them have documentation that's geared towards people that are already familiar with the tool. And so the cheat sheet is one of the things about Webi that is actually really important. Okay, update shell check. So I think we got all the installers there. Let me go on this next page. Okay. I think we already had Vim Airline. There's so many of these. Windows junctions, maybe one day. Yeah, this is super busy work, but I don't see a way to do it in bulk. I could probably have it done via the API, but for the 50 of these that I need to do, just scrolling down, clicking transfer issue. If I ever need to transfer them back, though. Still want this R&D thing. Okay. I don't know whatever became of this project. The underscore boot project. It was very interesting. Okay. Do I still not have SQLite? Do we not have binaries for SQLite? Okay, and I was gonna go, but I was like, one more thing. Okay. I'm trying to get this down to not just requests for installers, but actual addressable issues. I mean, I guess installers are addressable issues, but it's a little bit improvement of what's there is better than adding what isn't there. I wonder about that using Windows junctions. That's something that'd be interesting to look into, but I'd need to regenerate all the Windows things. Okay, update use tabs to prettier cheat sheet, sure. Get UI. Oh, that one I can close out. Mm. Okay. Think you use the GitHub API to automate a lot? Yeah, I mean I could, but then I'd have to write the tool to do that. So that's the only thing. And this is kind of a one-time task. Okay. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, I think we're down to ability to add more nerd fonts. That one I would put in its own category because it's a different type of thing. So request for... Okay, feature Webi badge. I don't know. Let's see. Wanna try spamming some repos and see if they like it? This is kind of neat. Okay. Is it okay to contribute security tools? Sure, yeah. So the main thing is, if you go to the website, webinstall.dev, let me just throw this down there. Okay. The main thing is, it needs to be tools that are easy to install. So it needs to be modern stuff. If it has, 20 different dependencies and you got to apt install this, that, and the other, that's not a good fit. If it's something that's built in Go or Zig or Rust and can be delivered as a single binary or as an opt package where it's not dependent upon particular system locations, that sort of thing, those are really good candidates. There are a few exceptions to things that, so for example, PyEnv, there are a few things that are just so complicated, but they're cross-platform, but they're really complicated that that have made it here. But for the most part, the goal is to reward simple tools for being simple. All right. So we got this one done. Replaced with this. And then what was I was gonna go over here. 57. Woo! Whoops, not via them airline. All right, so I need to... Let's see, what are we up to in terms of search? Holy goodness! Wow! We're gonna break 1,000! It's happening! Oh my goodness! Wow! I haven't checked this in a while. This is good. It's been a couple years, but we're gonna break 1,000. And what we need to do is to break 1,100. Wow. Only 150 to go. Let's go. That's cool. That's really, really cool. Let's see. Okay, we had a little bit of a slowdown here. See how that curve goes in the wrong direction? So we had an uptick there, slow down, but I think we're gonna pick this back up. This is great. Nice. Linear progress is good progress. What we don't want to see is we don't want to see the tail of the S curve, going down. Which we see that a little bit, but, that's okay. We got some bumps here. Things become a little more or less popular. As I work on it, it's more popular. But that is cool! All right, so what I want to do is I want to replace... let's see. I want to, in the near term, I want to mark this as higher priority. Let me just draw on this. Okay. And then let's unpin this one, because I think that's been a couple years. What we need is, how can I contribute? There are one, add an installer. See the list of things people want see the list of things people want. Watch the video, how-to video. I'm gonna go pull. Let me go over here, and I will check those comments again. Perfect. 958. Yes. All right. Thanks, test code. Okay. I wonder what happens if I do have that indented like that. Check out the matrix. the examples and a tool similar to the one being installed. Okay, so let me bring up the matrix. Oops. All right, we got okay, we've got example. Go releaser example. Bare bin with XZ example. What was that one at? Built with Go releaser. Okay. I'm going to trim a couple of these. So we're going to go with that. So I think when we hit 1100, that's when we're mainstream, you know? Because that's when you have the 1.1. That's what I am looking forward to. 2 chores. There's a number of cleanup tasks that need to be done across the across many of the installers. PR the project with Webi instructions. I don't know if I have an example of that one, but to do needs link to example PR. Let's see. Make sure the files add or clean up the files section of each repo. I need to look for tags. Labels? No, I want to do This one. Okay. Labels up for grabs. See what's up for grabs. Up for grabs. First timers only. And what was that other one? A helper. Update docs. Oh, and then I should probably also do the documentation one. So, what was this? First timers only. Good first issue. Update documentation. Documentation. All right. Okay, good first issue. Okay, we'll try it that way instead. How to help. PRs for installers. Chores, cleanup, consistency, etc. Documentation. Up for grabs. See what's up for grabs. Okay, there we go. And then pin issue. Okay. I will share this with my work Slack and other Slack. Great. Awesome. Thanks. Much appreciated. Okay. I'm going to shorten that to 1.1K. All right. Cool. Well, I stayed up maybe a little later than I should have, but not doing so bad. I do, with this one, let's see. I need to just get in contact with Creed. I think I might end up just closing that one out. There's a bunch of these that I probably can close out, but I'd like to go through. I'm glad to have the stuff to do separated from... And then let's go ahead and let's apply all the labels. Documentation. First timers only. Good first issue. Hacktoberfest. Up for grabs. I also need to add the up for grabs to this one. It was below the fold. This would be fun. Let's see, what was it? Vim Ale. Okay, I still do want this on there. Anyway, now I'm gonna get going. But this is nice. It's nice to just spend a few hours going through, getting things closed out. I do want to get this cleaned up. Everything where people have actually, done work. I want to get through the work that's been done. So I think, we'll see. Next week I might take another day off. Maybe it would be cool if I could just take a day off every week. I could. If I could get the rest of my schedule a little bit more honed down to where, yeah, but then the thing is, when I stay up till 3 in the morning, then I always definitely have to nap the next day. So anyway, I think it is time for me to go. But thanks for hanging with me. I appreciate it. Thanks for the encouragement. And I will, like, sub, follow if you want to. And I'll catch you later. With that, oh, interesting. Was that in the display the whole time? I think it was. I wasn't, I didn't even notice that. Okay, with that, I'm out. Oh, do we need to, who's on Twitch? You're on Twitch. Do we want to raid somebody? I think, oh, we've got a few people on Twitch. Okay, yeah, well, let's see. Do I have somebody I can raid? Cram OS with me, O-Step virtualization. I have no idea who Ornicar is, but I say speedrun web app any %. That sounds kind of funny. I'm going to go with that because that made me laugh. Maybe I should do something that makes people laugh. The Coppinger. All right, we're going to see if the 3 of you want to raid. I've got to go, so tell them hi for me. Thanks and adios.